MuscleTV, proudly brought to you by Maxines, for the body you want, and Max's, because life's too short to be small.
There's no cure for this one! 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 This one! This one! This one! There's no cure for this one!
Hello everyone, I'm Tony Doherty and welcome to another massive week of Muscle TV. We've got a bit of everything tonight in another great show as Pete and I are back in the kitchen talking about what you need to know if you're a young skinny bloke looking to pack on some serious size. We check out a tough but very effective conditioning circuit, perfect not only for women but anyone looking to test themselves. And for the first time this year, Challenge Mind coach Craig Harper dropped some tough love in the first of his Hard Word with Harp segments. It's going to be another massive show, folks, but first up, you're in for a treat as we head back to the gym with the terrible twosome of Scott Goble and Luke Schembri. We always know what we're in for with these guys. They bring the banter and they train the house down. And this week's no different as they take us through a brutal chest workout.
We want to do chest today, get a bit of blood into Scott's chest. There's, a pretty nasty Facebook page out there that Scott Goble has no chest. It's got about 30,000 likes. So we're here to prove otherwise today.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. Chest is not one of my strongest body parts and it's definitely one of Luke's, so he'll let everyone know what it's like to move heavy weights and I'll show some people what a striation and a vein look like.
Normally I go pretty heavy on chest, but that's not always the case, and over the years I've had training partners that say they hate training chest with me because I do a couple exercises and that's it. So I've sort of put together a bit of a workout, a bit higher volume, less rest, more intensity, just to really smoke the chest.
Well, last time we busted out a good leg session and Look, it did very well. He snuck away afterwards to go to the toilet and he was gone for a suspicious amount of time, and when he came back he fessed up to the fact that he had a little vomit, so...
This is a stitch up. This is just a complete lie.
So,
this is just a full,
so we'll see.
Full-blown lie. We're bringing lies in now, are we?
He might chuck an extra plate on the incline bar for chest, but I don't think you'll find me with my head over the bowl at any stage of this workout.
I don't know why Scott's doing this now, but if we want to bring lies into it, that's fine, we can. Not only did I get more reps and I pushed more weight in the last session, but I didn't spew, so I don't know what's going on about it all.
Try.
So the first exercise we're going to be doing is incline barbell press. Look, upper chest is a bit of a neglected part of the overall chest development, so I always like to prioritise it by starting it off. We're going to go up in the weights progressively and come back down once we reach a working weight. Always start with an incline. Flat press going heavy is just a pec destroyer. I can't begin to tell you the amount of people I know who have torn their pec, torn their rotor cuff by doing a flat press, barbell press in particular, heavy first up. So the idea is to sort of move fairly quickly. If you've got a training partner, you just pretty much go set for set. You will fatigue pretty quickly, but that's the whole point of it.
I try and keep maximum tension on the muscle, so I don't lock it all the way out. Probably just don't have the flexibility to take it all the way down. So I do come down so I feel a bit of a pre-stretch across my chest, and then I press it up to the point where I guess the tension comes off the chest. It also takes a little bit of stress off my elbows, which I've had some issues with in the past.
Scotty's far that weight, so we'll stay at this weight now for 3 sets. I'll go another set, I'll hit my working weight, give it another 3 sets, and then we'll go back down, keeping the rest the same, so straight back into it. Whew.
I'm making either of us look good with this workout.
I know. 6, good. So you get back to your weight, you can do 15 reps again, and then that's it. So first exercise done, we'll move on to a flat machine press. So we're doing the machine instead of the barbell press, purely because we're going to push to failure. We're already a bit fatigued from the incline barbell, so a bit more stability in the machine. We're going to work up just in small increments, 15 reps a set. Until we can't get 15 anymore, then we'll stay at that weight for about 3 sets, work the way down until we can get 15 reps again, and then that'll be call it quits. So we'll probably get through probably about 8 sets back to back here.
It's a very fast-paced workout until Luke starts to approach failure for some reason, and then little extra drink, little extra rest here and there. Just guarantee you can get the 13 reps to beat me.
Scotty always likes to go first because that's when we change the weights. So there's that time that it takes to change the weights. So he's always getting an extra 20 to 30 second break. I'm on to him. Come on.
Never thought we'd see the day. 10 reps, good effort, 2 less than me. That's it for the flat machine press. A little bit of a victory there for Goble, let's be honest.
If you take Scott's lie before that I actually spewed up earlier in the day and I out-pressed him in incline and then easily kept up with him in this, I don't know if that's an insult to Scott or I don't know what to make of it, you know.
Not sure what your definition of easily keeping up is if you're 2 reps behind on the working sets, but...
I'd call easily keeping up when I put an actual 20 kilos extra on the incline and I pumped out more reps than you. That'd be easily keeping up, so yeah.
Yeah, got him on the machine press. We're going to go to the cable crossover, which will superset with some push-ups. There's a bit of debate about your stance when you're doing a cable crossover, whether you should have a shoulder width stance or legs staggered or whatever. But for me, your pecs don't attach to your legs, your pecs attach to your arms. So I think it's going to be relevant as long as you're stable, as long as you're not crooked or twisted in any way. I think you can do it whichever way is most comfortable for you.
Probably the biggest thing for me with cable crossovers, people sort of mistake them for a press. That's fine if you want to do that pressing motion, but I think a lot of people get it wrong when they're trying to do a cable crossover, but they're actually doing way too much weight and a very big press movement. You don't need a lot of weight, you know, to get a good squeeze on the chest. You don't need to be lifting the whole stack. And if you want to go do a press, go do it on a machine, go do it on a barbell, go do it on a dumbbell. That's it. Oh, that's chest. Oh. Well, I don't even know how many sets we did. I would estimate we probably did 25 sets back to back for chest. Try it at home. It's a lot harder than it looks. You know, minimal rest. There's not a lot of weight, but you just bang, bang, bang straight away. Gives you a great pump. My chest is really pumped. Scotty, you happy with that?
Yeah, got a fantastic pump.
Looking pretty sharp. I've got to give it to him. Looking good. Thanks, Scotty. You've impressed me, man. You did well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Luke.
Nice.
Can't say I really learned anything like the way I taught you on legs, but, you know, I got a good pump.
Thanks, guys. Awesome as always. They never fail to deliver. And someone else who always delivers is author, broadcaster and new challenge mind coach, Craig Harper. Harps is the best in the business when it comes to setting people straight on the right mindset. And that's exactly what he'll be doing in his new segment. Take it away, mate.
So we're going to talk about the difference between motivation and commitment. Initially, when people start a process like a 12-week challenge or a diet or something, is that initially, a week or two or maybe a bit longer, people are motivated. That is, there's a heightened sense of, you know, excitement and arousal in terms of creating certain outcomes, and cognitively and emotionally they're in the zone. But what often follows that, whether it's a week or 2 or 3 down the track, is we see a decline. So we see peaks and troughs of motivation. So for creating change over the long term, we do need motivation, but what we need more than that is commitment. So, for example, I say, you know, did you clean your teeth this morning? And people will go, well, yeah, I did. And then I'd say, well, did you have any motivational issues with that? And I'd say, that's a stupid question, because who needs to get motivated to clean your teeth? It's just what you do. So there's a program that runs in that computer that sits on our head, that sits on our shoulders, this one, that says, well, there are some things that I just do. I do them all the time. They're non-negotiable behaviours. And the reason that I do them is because that's a commitment. That's a non-negotiable kind of standard in my world. You know, I clean my teeth, I shower every day, I'm polite to people, and I don't have to think about it because it's my default setting. I don't have to get motivated to be polite to that person or to clean my teeth. I want you all to think about what it is that needs to shift from a sometimes I'm in the zone behaviour and I do this when I'm being good, to this is my new normal. Because when the results that produce the great outcomes shift from being a temporary emotional thing to an all-the-time non-negotiable thing, then not only physically but emotionally and psychologically and practically, we're genuinely stepping into a new reality. And then when we step into a place where it's all about commitment rather than temporary motivation, life's going to be different forever.
Boom! Thanks, Harps. Great stuff. Now, as we mentioned, Harps is one of the new team of coaches that's set to help you through Australia's toughest and most effective transformation challenge. And if you haven't already, it's time to step up and get involved. Registration's open in a couple of weeks, so don't miss out. Get on board, you won't regret it. OK, time for a break on Muscle TV. We've got plenty more right after this.